Welcome back, gamers. Lazy Gamer here. And I guess we're still playing Secret Illusion of Time then. Well, Secret of Mana is another game. I might play that at some point too. Not right now. There was leftovers. Man. Short and to the point. Right. Problem is I don't have that ring. Or do I? Well, at least it is believed that he does not have it. So there. Oh yeah. I have a flute, so I have to learn melodies to play on it. It's pretty... Hey. Yeah. There's something this game does. Sometimes you really need... They really want you to read what's written, so that it takes a very long time to read it. Of course, this being a ROM, and it has nothing to do with Deep Space Nine, no. On an emulator I can speed it up, so I might do that at some point. In game, neither have I. Yeah, maybe I will. Of course, when I say I don't have that crystal ring, no one would imprison me, would they? Nah, that would never happen. What's your problem? Anything? What? It's Saturday? Saturday. Ah. They weren't surprised this time. It wasn't in the script, probably. Oh well. Let's see if we can leave the... Yeah, I won't be using Gaia's portals other than when necessary to advance the plot, because I am using save states. And I just save stated, so if this for some reason weren't recorded, then I have to start all over again. Damn. Well, that's how it goes. Yeah, I'll be careful. Yeah, let's go to Edward's castle. In speed. Guess they won't let me enter then. I may pass. You shall not pass! That's something else. The king is up there, but... Well, that's late breakfast. Oh, Will was up hours ago. No. That's true, it might have taken a few days to get here. Though we cannot see passage of time on the very simple world map. A hunter? Well, that won't come up again in some time other than in text, obviously. So I cannot. But let's explore. There's a basement. Innocent people can't enter, which includes me at the moment. I can't meet him. Oh, well, that's not me, is it? Oh, it's probably her. Does she love him then? I don't know. I don't know. Strangers can't enter. I'm not no stranger, I'm Will. Wonder where everyone else lives. This is Kara's room and the maid is over there. Obviously, it could be the king and queen's maid, obviously. Strangely, that dungeon of this castle appears to be the largest area in the game, or this part anyway. Yeah, Super Nintendo had didn't have much in the way of showing facial expressions or body language to show anger or other expressions at all. But oh yeah. Get out! Yeah, I didn't move. He shoved me. Shoved me down. Yeah, let's meet the king so I can tell him I don't have that thing and go home. Obviously. Well, I don't live in a castle, do I? I don't have it. it doesn't matter. Either way, if I say yes, I still don't have it, so he'll throw me in the prison anyway. No, I don't want to go to prison. I'm innocent. Royalties, eh? Really? Why do I have to suffer so? Yeah. Will as a name doesn't really. It's not really in the word dictionary. The word will as I will do that is. So it tends to get a little confused when I write the name Will. The big W in the middle of a sentence doesn't like that. He thinks I'm using the word and not the name. Yeah. Oh really? It's locked? Do you think you can walk out of here? How do you know? I think you can just make time go past. Yeah, I just speeded it up a bit. It's time based. So playing this on an actual Super Nintendo. Yeah. Oh, it's creative, eh? So it's not common practice to eat snail pies then. Yeah, to play this on the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, would be a bit frustrating. How do you proceed during this one room cell thing? Wonder if he snores. From the flute? Now he's getting. Now he must be hallucinating. Oh, that was how H.C. Bailey told. Explained it anyway. Ah, so he's the flute. Or is he in the flute? Is it a communications device, maybe? No, it's the flute. Well, I never really was not really concerned about, though by the text could be read as if Will is a bit confused, maybe, or doubtful. Never will I come. Left hand wall. Ah, something fell out. I take it. This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? He does. Do I have to? Yeah. Mystic statues, eh? The Incan ruins. Alright. Sure. So let me out of here! Boink. What? Hamlet? What? At least she writes longer letters than her father. Yeah, let me out. And let me wander amongst all those enemies. Thanks, Kara. Well, I sort of like Kara, and she does become slightly much more likable after a while. Yeah, I have to use the key. Why is there a guard in prison? What did he do? Fumble the queen's lunch? Or did he fondle the queen, maybe? Who knows? That doesn't seem to be very difficult to get in. Prisoners are imprisoned around here. Then go! Yeah, I know that's probably not exactly to the game designer's design, but I put Gaia's Will's eternal mother, and Will was reborn again and again to save the world from, well, the evil that we are about to meet at some point. It's a handy fruit. You can beat prisoners with it too. No, prisoners? I don't habitually beat prisoners. Yeah. I didn't. Different rules. This when I kill enemies in an area, I get a boost up either strength, defense, or life. It seems to be. I don't think it's randomized. I think it goes around and around, really. Next should be strength then, or defense, possibly. There are 11 enemies in this area. Unlike in Soul Blazer, you can defeat all enemies in an area when you are there the first time. You don't have to go back later and kill some of them. Ow. There's something about I can protect myself. some of those or something. I don't remember exactly. Not that quite yet. Am I? There are 5 enemies here. I can't see them. Well, you don't exactly need to do this, but I always did. One here. Yeah, those other gems, which are both large and small. I think I went the wrong way actually. I went back. Sorry. I got a bit confused. Yeah, I can protect myself by using my power. I don't exactly remember what I got. Okay, but defense. Seems to me I need to hit the enemies just as much. Maybe I'll stop going in my way then. Yeah, those stones, if I get enough of them. I will get a point beside the heart on the other side of the DP thing. Then if I die, I will not go so far back when I die. Like, I doesn't have one. So I will end up back here. With a suspicion that I've done something here and I have to go through this all over again. Fine, I was speaking and didn't pay much attention. So I shall take my penalty this time. And I hadn't really save stated in a while either. Yeah, but in the future I will save state back where I was. And since I'm the lazy gamer, if it wasn't very a very long way back, I won't cut it out. Live with it. Hopefully I won't die that much either. Obviously. This game isn't that hard. I just wasn't paying much attention to what I was actually doing. Just trying to find the words to speak. I had to tell you something. So sorry. Yeah, I've already gotten what I will get from them. I can still get those stones though. What's the deal about that floating dandelion seed thing? It was speaking. Why? They're not the other lion seeds doesn't speak, do they? Do they? Well, we'll see. Of course I know. I found an herb which will let me regain some of my health. If necessary. Come on. You're not so tough. Obviously, enemies here are not so tough. This is the first dungeon after all. If you know what you're doing, none of the enemies in these games are tough apart from the bosses maybe. Beware of falling. Spears? I guess. Enemies like this you couldn't kill with your first sword in... Ow! In oh! Soul Blazer. But in this game you don't need to. They are just in the way. Crush! Like I said, that spirit probably explained it more better than I could. So, there are 5 enemies left. What will it get me? I get health. Fine. Could really do with some more of that. What? Where did you go? Yeah, there were talking plants in Soul Blazer too. How does she know? Well, I wonder. He used that flute to beat all those enemies. Shouldn't there be some blood and gore on it by now? I hope you wiped it before. Well, thought you're not that sort of flute. You don't put it in your mouth, do you? You just blow over them. hole in one end, or side of one end. Two. Nice timing. That sound, I think it's supposed to be wind or something, but I think that's might have been some emulator sound difficulty. I don't remember if it was like that in original cartridge game. I can't reach that. That's blocked. Whatever should I do? Oh, there's one way left to go. I can go this way. Yeah, I think there's a limit to how many lives I can have to at the top middle of the screen. I don't remember. Quite a lot actually, if you can collect more of them. What? There's a statue in here. Freedom, whatever. It's eternal. Yeah, he can't play the flute, but he has other powers. I will change between him and me to solve different puzzles at one time or another. But for the moment, the important thing is he has a lot longer reach because he actually has a sword. Oh, no record. If you say no, you go into sort of an N mode music, which is one of the most amazing and healing sound in the music in the game, in my opinion anyway. But it will come up at a later point too, so I won't do that when I'm LPing. Ah, here we go. He's also more powerful. He will gain strength with will, but his strength stats is always better than will. Will is smaller and can go places where freedom cannot go. So always being freedom is not necessarily an option. You have to, and you can only change them inside the dark space, obviously. So you can't change at will. But even so, yeah, like I said, I don't usually have a inventory problem, but I don't really need to hold on to those either. Damn it, pay attention. Don't need defense. Well, don't need to hold on to those two. I tend to have many of them, but I don't really need to collect them. There's no point, I think. I can. It's nice. Yeah, Will is his natural form. Obviously, it just borrows Fredan's. I want to see Freedom's, since there's two E's. What? There's a girl. Like her. She's Lily. But she isn't. She doesn't turn into one. Unusual. I'd say so, probably. Bye, Louie. Yeah, so in the next episode we will return to my home. But for now, this was the Lazy Gamer logging off. Bye guys.